Boys and girls, I lived like The Rock for 24 hours. I trained and ate like the 118 kg pure muscle specimen. Do not try this at home, I'm stupid and you should not repeat what I do. Yes, I lived like this guy for 24 hours. Now my original plan was for 72 hours, but you will understand why I did not do that. Let's rewind back to yesterday. First day of half term, I wake up at 3:30 AM on an autumn cold morning.
Okay, so you're probably wondering why I'm up at 3:30 in the morning. The rest of the family are asleep, so I've got to be very, very quiet. The first thing that The Rock does in the morning is he wakes up, goes for a run. Why? As you can clearly see, it's pitch black outside.
I had the banana to give me the energy I needed and I left the house.
Literally, can't see a thing. Literally, like, I can't see anything. I can't see a thing. This is ridiculous. No joke. Just saw my shadow and absolutely died. I see light. Oh, beauty. Very eerie. What am I doing? Okay, all right. I'm trying to figure out where there's light, so I'm not running in complete darkness. Let's start a 40-minute run. Let's go. Okay.
Now The Rock does a 40-minute jog with continuous running and no stop, so I had to reciprocate that.
Tell you what, it's not that cold. It's all right. Every time there's a piece of light, I've got to give you a checkpoint. My goal is to just continuous running and not stop. I don't care how slow I'm going. Like, just keep running.
The scariest bit about running at 4 o'clock in the morning is the foxes. Every time I saw a fox, I went the other way.
Okay, there's a fox right there, and I'm pretty sure it's staring at me. It's fine, mate. I'm just running. Please, do not kill me. Okay, it's not killing me.
Also, there are only certain street lights on, so a part of the run, I would literally be running on the road with no vision at all in pitch black.
Lads, I don't know what to do. It's too dark to run. What time do the lights turn on? Because I can't run like this. It's ridiculous.
It was a challenge, so fair play to The Rock.
See, most lazy people are probably going to sleep right now. But no, I'm awake. Bloody Nora. More light. I'm not kidding you. When I go run through a patch of darkness, it's literally, I can't see a thing. And it's the scariest thing. Oh, there's a fox. Okay, we turn around.
I might look like a wimp, alright, but I'm not getting eaten by a fox.
Man's been running for 13 minutes, and it feels like eternity. So I'm just trying to deep what I'm doing. Am I good? Oh, I just saw a light in a wood. Oh no. Oh, that's so creepy. If I just run around the Morrison's car park, there's light. Why don't I just do that? Hey, how can a man be this smart? Look at this. Morrison's car park. Comes in clutch with the bloody circuit. Guys, my aim was to make it scenic, but I don't think it's possible this time, especially with the amount of foxes, and there's no light, so...
So I ran around that car park for the rest of the run like the madman I am.
I've got about 10, 12 minutes to go, and I haven't stopped, so I'm actually gassed. I'm knackered. I feel like I'm dead. Am I dead? I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Hey, don't judge me, it's still continuous running, even though I'm shuffling like bloody Michael Jackson. Guys, this last 10 is the worst. Honestly, I was doing fine up until this last 10 minutes. This is starting to get challenging. Bang, bang. 40 minutes. Oh my days.
Honestly, because I never do cardio, this was a challenge. Yes, I know, okay, I should do cardio more, shut up. But honestly, I think I'm gonna make this like a weekly thing or once every 2 weeks because it was so therapeutic running under the stars. That sounds so wet, I apologise. Straight after the run, it was time for the first meal of the day. And instead of like cooking and preparing everything at 5 o'clock in the morning, I prepared everything the night before. There were 2 things I hated in his diet that were going to make or break this video. Mushrooms and salmon. I hate mushrooms and salmon. And look how much mushrooms I had to have. That was in one meal. I hate mushrooms and salmon. I never cook anything, so this was a challenge for me. But I'd done it because I was determined to do it for you guys. And because my mum was basically doing everything.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Did you just do that?
No. When I was preparing everything, when my mum was preparing everything, I was starting to realise the amount of food he has, and that this video was going to be a massive struggle. The Rock eats over 5,000 calories each day. The average male eats around 2,500, so that's double the amount of food I have to eat. A regular day for The Rock consists of 5 meals a day. But when he has to work for a movie, he ups it to 7 meals. That's 4 more meals than the normal person. Luckily though, my doctor said I shouldn't do that because I'll probably have a heart attack. Meal 1 consists of 300 grams of pork with 3 eggs, I decided to scramble mine, and 170 grams of oatmeal, and also a bit of apple and mango juice to wash it down. This meal alone is 1,854 calories. That's already the average calorie intake of a woman, which is around 2,000. Can you see why I've done it for 24 hours? No? Well, you just wait. I was cooking and creating a dinner-like meal at 5 o'clock in the morning. This is ridiculous. Now, honestly, I had never struggled to eat something in my life. There was just so much protein in one single meal, I was contemplating this video.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Oh.
Honestly, the oatmeal was more dry than a woman's sense of humour.
How am I gonna do this? I'm struggling. This is impossible.
Look how bad I was struggling. It was like I've just escaped the special school. Literally, it was my first meal, and at that point I had originally planned to do 72 hours. But I was already starting to change my mind.
Almost, you know, I'm not even almost finished my first meal. I've been eating for about half an hour. I'm sitting here thinking, how am I gonna do another 2 days of this?
In the end though, I did eventually get it down me.
Okay, so that's finished. That was the driest thing I've ever had in my life. The pork is so dry. The pork steak is so dry, I can't eat it. That took around over an hour overall to make it and eat it. I need to go to the gym.
The first meal was done and it was time for the second workout of the day.
Okay, so it's currently around 6:10 and we are cycling to the gym to do the first workout of the challenge pretty much. You know, some people are still asleep. I've already had a dinner, gone for a run, now going to the gym. This is mental.
It was time for the gym and I started off with a chest and shoulders workout. Now the Rock works out in pyramid reps. This means you start with a light weight and higher reps, building up to a heavier weight and fewer reps. Also, he only rests for 45 seconds in between sets. This is what gets his progressive overload and makes the Rock as strong as your nan. This guy does not mess about. The first exercise was dumbbell incline press for 4 sets. I started with 20 kg for 15 reps, then 22 kg for 12 reps. 24 kg for 10 reps, and 26 kg for 8 reps. Again, using that pyramid format.
Boys and girls, this is hard. It's the 45-second rest. Like, what is that?
Next, I did a new exercise that I'd never done before. I had to do the same as incline dumbbell press, but alternate my arms. I kept on 20 kg for 2 sets, then the next 2 sets I did 22 kg because I'd never done it before. I do recommend doing it, it's an absolute killer.
So apparently, I have to do chest flies pyramid sets. I've never done that before, I normally just stick with one weight. So this is going to be a challenge.
Chest flies were next up on the agenda and I started with a low weight of 10 kg for 15 reps. Then 12 kg for 12 reps, 14 kg for 10 reps, and finally 16 kg for 8 reps. The burn was starting to be felt in my chest. Then he goes and does flat dumbbell bench press, which is a shock because I never do flat and incline in the same workout.
So I have to do apparently incline dumbbell bench press and flat dumbbell bench press. Is this guy okay? He's not human. Mum's not human.
I usually do chest and triceps on one day and then shoulders with legs. So my triceps weren't working as much and I didn't get to warm them up. So they were dying, alright? They were dead.
Tricep is giving it, he's dead.
Moving on to shoulders, and the first exercise was seated overhead press. I never do this, so this was new to me. I could really feel the burn on my shoulders and I was actually feeling good. Next up, it was bending over lateral raises. I started on 14 kg for 12 reps, then did 16 kg for 10 reps. I also added in 8 kg dumbbells to work on the hypertrophy, and I wish I didn't, because I couldn't do the next exercise, which was front and side lateral raises at the same time. By the last one, you can see my pain. Now you know how I said my triceps were basically dead? Well, the next exercise is tricep dips. Look how pathetic I was. So embarrassing, man. Then to finish off the workout was cable flies until failure, and this is where I crumbled. I'm done. I had never struggled so much in a session in my life.
You have absolutely no idea what it's like to see sunlight. This is beautiful. This low-key turns me on. Now, boys and girls, this is only the start of the day. The rest, you know, at least I don't have to do any more workouts, but the rest is literally just eating. I literally just have to eat.
Meal 2 consists of 220 grams of chicken, 2 bell peppers, 350 grams of broccoli. By the way, that is one full broccoli. My man has a whole broccoli in one meal. What? And to drink was a protein shake, like the meal wasn't filling enough. But the thing I was dreading in this meal was the mushrooms. 250 grams of mushrooms. Let me try and explain this to you so you know how I was feeling. Mushrooms is the equivalent of Brussels sprouts for me. I hate mushrooms. This meal was another 877 calories. Rightio, meal 2, currently 8:48 AM. Some people aren't even awake, I keep saying it, but I'm making my second meal. Sorry, but look at all those vegetables. That is in one meal. Here we go, another meal, another piece of pain. There is so many mushrooms. Oh. Come on, God, wish me good luck, son. Let's try a mushroom, shall we? Oh. So bad. They're so bad. Honestly, the mushrooms are making this so hard for me, man. I was just thinking, how the hell am I going to do this for another 2 days? It's ridiculous. I don't want to eat ever again in my life. But I still hadn't made the final decision to do 24 hours, and you'll see why when it comes up. Okay, I refuse to eat those mushrooms. They taste like dog biscuits. It's not happening for me. I didn't even feel bad about leaving the mushrooms. It was either leaving them or being in the bathroom for an hour gagging. It's 9:45. I've had 2 meals, I've done 2 workouts, and I'll keep saying it. I mean, my brother's still in bed. That's all I'm gonna say. This is hard. This is hard. After the Rock's second meal, he goes and works for a couple of hours. This would be either on a set for a film or something else to do with a film. Maybe for about 2 hours now, I'll do some work. The Rock normally goes and works on a film, but unfortunately, I'm not an actor, surprisingly. So I went upstairs and started working on the script for this video, actually writing this exact line that I'm saying. You don't care. You don't care. Why am I saying that? Then it was time for the third meal of the day. Right, we're back again for a third meal. It's 20 to 12. I'm not hungry. This meal had something worse than mushrooms. Salmon. Blech. This was honestly the make or the break for the video. I got smoked salmon because I had to meet halfway because I just couldn't leave salmon out, so I had to go something in the middle. With the 225 grams of salmon, there was 8 asparagus tips, 2 eggs, 170 grams of vegetable rice, and again, 350 grams of broccoli. This meal was 1,391 calories. Surely you gotta understand why I only did 24 hours. No? Really? You just wait.
Lads. I don't know what to say. I've lost the will to live.
So why does he need this much broccoli? It's so unnecessary. Oh my god. I hate salmon. Oh my days. You can see how much I was struggling. Each mouthful was hell. I know you might think I'm dramatic, but I hate salmon. Like, what looks appetizing about this meal? I've got the answers for you. Nothing.
I'm having a wonderful time. Oh, it's the swallow at the end with the salmon. I'll definitely have the rice, but I can't eat that. I can't eat it. This, however, bloody marvellous. What is that? Get out of my sight. Leave, go on, walk away. It's not nice. Can I leave it? Why am I asking you? You can't even reply. Come on, one more bit of salmon. Oh, I can't. I'm sorry. No, it's a cross. It's a no.
Yes, okay, I didn't eat the meal. Alright, that was a fail, alright, I admit. But some people will have just ended there. But not me. I carried on like the soldier I am. Now again, the Rock waits another few hours before we have his 4th meal. I went upstairs to try and do work, but I was too tired. I set up a camera to try and do a time lapse, but this happened. Lads, this was the hardest thing I've ever done. Before I knew it, meal 4 came around the corner around 4 o'clock. This one I was actually looking forward to. 250 grams of steak, 3 baked potatoes, 8 asparagus tips, and a lovely bit of apple and mango juice to wash it down. Totaling up to 1,101 calories. Beautiful. What am I meant to do with these things? I don't know, maybe eat them, Joe? It's just a nuisance. To be fair to you though, this was the easiest meal out of the whole day. I think it's because I had a big gap because, you know, I missed out the salmon meal. Oh, come on. Did you see the broccoli? It was like looking down at the Amazon rainforest. So obviously I had to recreate deforestation and throw it all out. Obviously, that's the reason. Done. Easiest and best meal today. That's a fact. I finished the meal and went upstairs and tried to do work. Oh, but I didn't. I started to get a stomachache and started to get pains on the side of my stomach. I'm pretty sure it was my appendix trying to burst. But the final meal came around and this was the oddest thing I've heard. The Rock has a protein shake with 10 eggs. 10 eggs is quite a lot, isn't it? That's not even the bad thing. My guy drinks the eggs in the protein shake. You're starting to see why I haven't done 24 hours now, aren't you? Instead of the protein shake though, I used milk because I thought it would go down better. Boy, I was wrong. No, goodbye. That's it. That's it, the video. No. And that, boys and girls, is my attempt of living like The Rock for 24 hours. I consumed over 4,500 calories and it would have been more if I had the salmon meal, around 5,700 calories. The thing is, the reason why this video was so hard is because everything I did yesterday drained me. Waking up early. The gym workouts.
Kill me now, kill me.
The huge portions of food. That is a typical day for The Rock. And all I can say is, but excuse my French, but fair f***ing play. If this isn't proof that you need to work as hard as you can to achieve your goals, then I don't know what is. I had never felt so tired in my life. I was so sleep deprived, I don't even remember the full day. It's just all one big blur to me. Imagine he does this every single day. Absolutely f***ing mental. Like and subscribe, bitches. I'll see you in the next video.
I'm so limited to where I can run that I'm literally just running around a roundabout now. Imagine if you look out your window at 4 o'clock in the morning and see a kid running around a roundabout. You think he escaped a mental asylum, wouldn't you? You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby. Right, round. Right. There's a car coming, let's stop. Oh my days, it's the police. Okay. Imagine I was running around that roundabout and the police saw me. Oh, that's jokes. They'd honestly call social services.